Use spiritual abilities to pit your enemies against one another. Show patience and cunning, waiting for the right moment to sow dissent into your opposition. This is the Divine Manipulation deck tech upgrade. Let's jump in. How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel, and this is our deck tech upgrade for Divine Manipulation. This is one of the harder decks to pilot. I didn't really realize that until I started playing it, honestly. So to get us started, let's grab your booster deck. You can find that in the store in the game client. Go down to decks and then find Divine Manipulation. I have all of the cards in it, so it does not show up for me, but this is where you do find all the starter decks that you can grab for the Lost Glitches. This is something that's not necessarily made completely aware unless you do a little bit of digging. So there's your PSA for that, but you can find all of the starter decks that we will be covering on the channel down there, and you can purchase them for, pretty cheap. As long as you get done with one of your weeklies and some of your dailies, you can afford at least one of these decks every week, and you can follow along on the channel. So make sure you are subscribed so you can get my quick deck tech update for you to play these just a little bit more consistently. The Divine Manipulation deck is actually one of the better decks right out of the box, and all I really did was add just kind of one more kind of combo piece and then put down some of what I wanted to do with the deck, so it was just a little bit more consistent. This deck does require patience. You are not going to be able to pull out this deck and just start whooping ass with it. You've been warned. This deck is really focused on more of the late game. You're building your board state, you're blocking, and then you're going to start taking your opponent's glitches, putting them to your side, clear out their board, and then go for a couple big attacks at the very end. You do want to get some ping damage here so that you are just kind of getting a little bit closer as you are going through the match, and then as you do have everything ready, you can grab their glitches, buff up some of your own, and then go for a big swing. What did we do in the deck, starting with the cards that I took out? Starting with the Warbloom Purifier, I did take out one of these cards just because it does cost energy. Energy is kind of a premium in this game, so I took that out, and I did put in 3 Hopeful Clerics because you can kind of think of that, again, not as card draw, but knowing what you're getting. So it's kind of another copy of some of these cards. I did take one of out, and we did put in 3 Hopeful Clerics. That way you can get to what you want a little bit faster. If there is something on the top, you know what you're drawing, and you can start planning ahead of time. Also took out 1 Violent Intimidation, again, because that's more of a late game card. I don't necessarily think I wanted 3 of them, so I took out 1. Again, if you need one, start using that Hopeful Cleric to get through your deck a little bit more, but I did take out 1 just so we did have a couple more glitches to get through, have kind of a blocking wall as we were waiting for that late game. Now, the big combo I did add in, because we already had Mind Tricks in the deck, we do have 3 of those. We kept all 3, but we did also add 2 Acupuncturists. I only had 2. 3 might be a good number for this. It's a great late game card, and what this allows you to do, the Acupuncturist being a 3-drop 3/2, discard a software card in order to play this. You want to discard the Mind Tricks. So its ability then is 3 energy, activate the discarded software without paying its cost. You can do this multiple times. So if you do play the Acupuncturist, discard the Mind Tricks, next turn, if this is a late game play, you can play 2 Mind Tricks if you have 6 energy. So you're taking that Mind Tricks, you're kind of spreading up the energy a little bit, but throughout the course of the end game, you can play it multiple times, which is absolutely bonkers, considering you can grab some of their late game scalers and turn them around to swing and get that dub. Another very solid end game card is the Divine Enthraller. Once you get either one of these 2 cards down, the Acupuncturist or the Divine Enthraller, if your opponent knows anything about the game, they're going to be focused on destroying both of these glitches, as they are very, very powerful. Both of them allowing you to pull cards over. With the Divine Enthraller, it is a legendary 4-drop. You do get this card with the starter deck. So getting the starter deck's great value as you're getting some guaranteed legendary cards to help build out your collection. I do suggest grabbing the starter decks before starting to open booster packs. That way you do have a nice start to your collection and then can build off of it. So the Divine Manioulation, a 4-drop 3/2. It also has Predictive Strike, so you are getting in with the attacks more first and not losing your Divine Manioulation. And whenever this destroys an enemy, you may pay that glitch's cost to recruit and fully heal it. That is absolutely awesome. We do also have Hidden Blade in this deck. It does come with the starter deck. That is the other nice part about starter decks, is they do come with commander abilities that you just leave on the deck. So if you use those starter decks, you can then play off of that, have those abilities ready to go for you. You don't have to invest any skill points into them to use them. You just get them automatically. So the Divine Manioulation, once it gets a 5, that does get most other glitches. And if you do have the energy, you can pull it over and have another body. You want to, in the later game, start saving your energy for your opponent's turn when they attack. That way they can go in for the attack and you can do these combat tricks. Or if you do have your acupuncturist, grabbing their glitches first and then going in for the big attack. It is a little bit of a back and forth depending on your board states. And again, this is a late game kind of go off deck. You have to be patient with this deck. This is not a go in and burn. This is a go in, hold, 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 swing. That's what you're doing with this deck. Sky Guardian is going to be your main aggressor here, your main ping target. You're doing 2 points of damage with one of them every single turn. It does have Predictive Strike if there is a blocker, but it also has Encrypted. So for the most part, it is unblockable unless they also have Encrypted. But you still have that Predictive Strike. Very, very strong. And you can close out a game with 1 or 2 of these and then finishing off with a Hidden Blade. This is a lot of ping damage while you're getting to that end game. So getting that kind of chip away, chip away, chip away, so that when you're ready for that big swing, you can just do it all in one go. Cosmic Changeling is our #1 defender. 3-drop, 3/2. When an enemy damages this, recruit that glitch. You just get it. You don't even get it till end of turn. You just get that glitch, which is going to be great for our Devout Mesmerant. Whenever you recruit a glitch, give this glitch +1/+1. I didn't get my Devout Mesmerants too big while I was kind of testing this deck. Maybe we will get a little bit farther in the pilot, but having a little bit of extra scaling is solid. I think this deck is probably like 1 set away, just kind of having another set of recruit cards from really popping off, but this can be powerful as long as you do play your board state correctly. I do also have another version kind of along the same lines of this that we will go over in a future video that I really enjoy. It's kind of a little bit of recruit, a little bit of draw card, a little bit of discard, kind of everything all put together. Again, the nice thing about the Lost Glitches is you are not stuck in one color identity. If you can find synergies throughout all of the cards, you can, well, do these things. That's why we have the acupuncturist in the deck. And if you have any fun synergies, make sure you leave those in the comments below. I did also add 3 copies of Income Tax into this deck. 2-drop, your opponent may deinitialize one of their allies. If they don't, they take 3 damage. So this is kind of a good, just make them make decisions, make them pay a little bit more energy next turn, or they can just take 3 damage. So that is 100% up to them. But putting that pressure on playing those mind games is what I really like about this deck. You are playing a lot of mind games, forcing them to either attack, go into that Cosmic Changeling so that you get it, or other things. There's a couple combat tricks, but not too many. You're really just waiting and holding. So with that all kind of being said, grab the deck code in the description below. You also have the original starter deck if you do want to just look at that and play with that deck first so that you get a little more comfortable before kind of switching into. Again, I do think that the starter deck is pretty strong. It does take some getting used to. So grab that deck code and let's jump into the pilot. Okay. Oh, this might be a very rough pilot. So what we are doing here is we have not a whole lot. Our Sky Guardian did actually get a nerf from originally recording the video. Let's keep the acupuncturist. I'm gonna get rid of the acupuncturist. I do want a nice board state, or we can get another one. So this is actually better with the Hopeful Cleric, and we do get the acupuncturist plus mind tricks, which is super nice. Mind Cleanser I'm going to keep on top. Because that is just a good blocker. Oh, they're doing stagger stuff. Is that stagger? No. So they're going in... Probably attack with... Oh, just one. Okay, so I take a little ping damage here. Or not. I'll just trade for sure. I wish you played Inscription. I'm actually playing Inscription on Friday. So I am playing Inscription. And then Slay the Spire. When Slay the Spire 2 comes out, I will be playing that. For sure. And I might actually make that a weekly thing with Slay the Spire. Let's go. Just do this. So that is a thing that I will be doing. And then here with the Sky Guardian, we just want to keep doing the attack. I don't mind trading here. That way that we're not getting hit by a few things. Okay, so we have 3 now. I might actually... It's probably really dangerous to put out the Acupuncturist now. So I may just do this for defense. Yeah, I'm going to do this for defense. And attack, attack. Stagger an enemy, that's fine. So that's just no blocks. I might keep the Hidden Blade. I have not played Wild Frost. Yeah, I'll just do a little tradesy here. I don't mind doing that. What does this do? Oh, just when it's initialized, stagger an enemy. I don't mind. Not going to do much else after that. Okay, so we have the Devout Mesmerance. I might play this now, actually. So we've got that. We'll have a blocker. And then we'll drop in our Acupuncturist. Discard our Mind Tricks in order to get that rolling. So hopefully they don't have anything to damage to your opponent. They don't have Gut Punch. Alright, cool. See, I'm right with there. I'd probably like it. I like roguelike games. So yes, I guess also, while since we're in the middle of pilots, if you do want to check out all the games, we are playing Inscription right now. On some Fridays, maybe off and on, depending on how much I like it. Marvel Snap on Tuesdays, and the Lost Glitches on Thursdays. And we are ready for combat. Let's start attacking with these guys. No, I don't want to attack with that. I do... Yeah, we'll just get the 1 ping damage. And start combat. So then we can start recruiting. Next turn, as long as they don't hit our Acupuncturist. Yeah, we'll have a... Just a block here. Don't take damage. I need to get Game Pass. Someone remind me to do that. Okay, so we can actually start doing some recruiting here. I think I'd rather drop in the Cosmic Changeling right now. And then... I mean, that would scale. Okay, maybe next turn. I don't know how I want to do this, actually. So we'll go here. And I don't want to attack with that. I might just draw another glitch, honestly. Because I do want to recruit. Okay, that's actually pretty helpful. Let's get rid of that, and we'll just ping. And then next turn, we'll be able to start doing our thing. Got a lot of defense with this deck, so we're pretty solid, ready to go. So I think I'm actually going to grab it, recruit it to get the buff. And then, oh, perfect. Because it's going to deal the damage, so I can just replace that. If it does pop over. If not, we do still get the +1/+1 here. Alright, we'll just sacrifice that. Recruit, get the +1, get the bonus there. And then Divine Enthraller. And then we are ready for combat, and now we can start doing some real damage. And I'm probably going to grab another glitch. That way we are fully set. And that should be a GG here in a second. Because next turn I can grab... I am ready for combat. Yes. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to do here. Okay. I think Bat Knights is actually move bounce. That's my guess. Go here. And then block here. Was that 2? Yes. Let's grab you for you. And then we can just be ready for combat and attack everything. Unfortunately, we don't get to do anything, so I'm actually just going to do this to grab it. I don't know, I just want to do it once to show that you can do it multiple times with the acupuncturist. So we can recruit it. I want to recruit that guy. Give myself a little +1/+1. And then pop out our blocker, because we do want to go full attack. Ready for combat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, GG. That was a much better pilot. And the deck did the thing. Let's go. Last one. Okay, this is not at all how I want to start, so let's get rid of both of those. Oh yeah, I just want to redraw everything. We got some scalers, we got a mind trick, got a cosmic changeling. Okay, okay, this is actually not a bad start. With the mind cleanser being able to block. I probably should have turned off the music. Sorry. I didn't think about it. Oh, we got background music. Okay, 2 mind cleansers. So yeah, we want to use the mind cleansers as blockers until eventually we can swap those out for attackers. Okay, well, I have literally no attackers right now, so let's try to move something around over here. Yeah, I'll put that on bottom, and then play another blocker. And then just start pinging, I guess. Okay, that's fine. You can do 2 damage to me. I do want to draw. I need more glitches. Okay. Alright, so we do have another attack pinger. So might as well just keep it rolling, I guess, with 2 damage. Because there's nothing else I can really do. Ready for combat? Just 2 damage. Like, what is in their hands? I'm really confused as to why they haven't played literally anything. Even I haven't gotten to play anything. Let's just do 3 damage. Just to get it out of our hand. I can't recruit anything if they don't play anything. What is going on? There. Okay, so Binary Swan is what they were waiting on. Which I can block. So now that they do have something, I am going to drop in the Cosmic Changeling for the Hopeful Cleric, probably. All right, let's just get some blockers down. Block, block, block. And then, actually, let's just do that. Just to get rid of both of them. Yeah, Hidden Blade, super good. So we'll get rid of both of those guys. And then hopefully we get something that we can actually start attacking with. Maybe. Maybe we're gonna do something. And 15 minutes till the next raffle, folks. Yeah, I don't know. Like, basically, I'm just really waiting on a card to start attacking with. Can maybe start scaling up our Devote Mesmerant. Okay, there we go. With, actually, the Holy Inventor wouldn't be too bad here. You don't necessarily do too much for me. Max power. I could do this, and then your opponent chooses one of your allies, recruit that glitch. I don't necessarily want them to do that. So what I guess I can do the acupuncturist. I didn't even realize I had the acupuncturist down. Okay, so now I can start doing some big things. Okay, and then we're gonna do this and use the acupuncturist. Grab that, and we'll drop off our blocker here, and we still have one more, so we can start scaling up. Cool. Perfect. Nice. So we still have a blocker, we have attackers, and we can start scaling. Oh, plus we got the health. That was super nice. Okay, I might just take the damage here. Okay, they're just going nutso. Playing everything. I mean, I'll take the damage, it's fine. I would really like to have, my Divine Enthraller. Or not. So we'll go here. And then... what, I'm probably going to drop this for their healer. Yeah, we'll sacrifice that. And we get our scaling over here, which is nice. Get a little bit of health back. Oh, they can kill each other. Okay. I will accept those terms and conditions. That was really nice, actually. I don't know why you would have done that. Get a blocker. Actually, do 2 blockers here. And then we get one of them. And then our Devout Mesmerant also gets a buff. Okay, so they don't really have anything for me to grab. Grab a... we'll go here. And we do still have enough that we can grab another couple. Wait, what? For Caveman Muse. Yeah, we're going down the bottom. We need something with a little bit more power here. Ready for combat. Okay, you can do 2 damage to me, that's fine. Boom. And might as well do what? 3, 6, 7. Maybe not yet, but I can do this. And then that should be GG. 3, 6, 7. And we will just make sure, just in case they do try to heal. Oh, wait. Why did I not attack with both? Why did that drop down? Oh, dear. Unfortunate. Okay, so I'm going to have to do the... Does this have... It's got a block. Let's just do this now. That way, I do get another buff to the Devout Mesmerant. And we will sacrifice you. And then... I mean, it's got negative, so might as well. Because it should hit itself, I think, right? Okay, and then we will do it again. Because I don't want the blocker. And we also get the buff here. I kind of messed myself up there a little bit. And then we'll just do it again. Yeah, once you get the energy to do it, it's really strong. Especially being able to buff this +1/+1 every time. And refresh your mind cleansers. Okay, there we go. So let's do here. And then ready for combat. Let's just do the thing, just a block. Get rid of a blocker. Just really guarantee we can get through here. And Mind Tricks just kind of going crazy here. And there we go. Perfect. Now we have two really good pilots that don't suck.